been a while since we've been live, has it not?
A long while.
Yeah, it has. So what you doing there? What you making?
Just one of the Tesla technology things that you stick in the ground.
Oh, yeah. So, Kidd is working on bringing the grounding to us while we are sitting on the porch. And we're going to test it out, try it out, and then make it available to you guys. It feels really good to ground out all the extra energy that builds up within us. Let's see. Our calendar is open for scheduling sessions with us. We would love to work with you. We are meeting you where your needs are. Is that on Facebook?
No, this is YouTube.
Okay. Do I need to be on Facebook?
I can get on
Ooh, it's 555.
Angel numbers.
I think my volume is up.
It's fine, I got it.
What, you on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll get on YouTube. Let's see, where are we?
We are everywhere. So it's been a long while, you guys. We took a little break from doing these lives because of how crazy the energies have been, especially with what's been going on in the world since everything. Jesus Christ. It's like just these bombardments of energies, and we've noticed that a lot of the energies that a lot of people were bringing to these lives was not something that I particularly, in my own opinion, didn't want to take part in. So that's why I didn't go live for a while.
We noticed something, though. The last couple of times that we've been out of the house and traveling the various roads and stores of the city is that there are less people on the road, less people in the stores. We went to a very popular Costco today, and it was slow.
It's very slow.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't seen cleared aisles in a long time at Costco.
Mm-hmm. And so what's happening is when, as your vibrations increase and you're starting to pop in and out of the higher dimensions. So you're doing really well. You're watching your thoughts. Your vibrations are high. You're full of love. You pop into the higher dimensions. You're starting to see different, how would I say that? People who are vibrating differently on these particular moments that you're popping in. And it's very exciting. It is interesting in what's happening and how that's happening. And then you pop back out back into the lower timelines when a thought comes into your mind and you grab a hold of it, and all of a sudden the love is kind of gone and you're like, oh, grumbly and
kind of like when someone cuts you off in the road and you're like, what the fuck, MF?
You're like, Karen's out all over today. So we found ourselves doing that, popping in, popping out, and we didn't really realize at first that's what was happening. And now we're staying mostly in the higher timeline, and trust me when I say there are many more higher timelines that we could go to. So
Many.
Yeah, so we are just now starting to experience a newer, higher timeline, and it's really exciting. So we were shopping with high vibrational people today. That was neat. That was really neat.
It's awesome to see the growth, and not just us, but everyone that's around us too. And where is that squeaking coming from?
I don't know. Is that my mic?
I don't know. It's someone's mic. Something like that.
So he just adjusted things. If you can't hear us, make sure you comment. How come no one's commenting on YouTube or Facebook? What's going on? We got people watching.
I don't know. Maybe they're just listening.
Oh, I doubt that. They're always saying hello.
I can't see the keyboard.
Is something high? Look, it just totally disappeared. Oh, there it goes. Peachy, I've been living this way for the last month. It is as if I'm alone at times during my daily event. Exactly, Dean.
Right?
Exactly. That is so exciting. Yeah, so I don't know how long we've been doing it. I guess we were popping in and out for a while.
Popping in and out, especially with all the energies and how we've been feeling. And it's like, oh my God, leave me alone.
So I'll tell you something else that I noticed. And I don't know why. I would just get so irritated at my dog. Just irritated at some of the things that she does. And that is practically gone. And there's just so much love for her. And I'm thankful for it. So is she. But that's pretty neat. That's part of what the energies are doing. Something else. Oh, awesome, Renee. She says, here, listening and relaxing. Yes, it's so relaxing being with each other, isn't it?
Especially if they're not the ones that has to talk.
Come on, kid. We know that's easy for you. Do you want me to go get the one that you made that's in the aloe vera plant?
I can go grab it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So here's another message that was coming to me. As I'm scrolling, let's say this is kind of new. So the message, I guess, is just forming. And I'm looking at the need to be beautiful, not because it just feels great, but what I'm seeing is the need to be beautiful because otherwise you don't feel adequate or accepted or worth it. And I'm seeing a lot of that. And women are, especially women, because that's where my focus is tending towards. They dress in ways to bring attention. They put on makeup in ways to bring attention. And these women are beautiful. And there's absolutely no need to feel that way. We are leaving that dense, energetic timeline. And so the focus needs to be on who we are.
Who you are.
Uh-huh.
Not we, you.
Yeah.
Because when you use the word we, you are bringing a conglomeration of energies that should not be there. When it's all about your choice, what you desire, what you need, how you want it to be, not the way that everybody thinks it should be. So you bring your own energy into it. You, me.
Yeah. And so these energies that are bombarding us are coming in, and they're helping us to make those changes. But we need to be aware. You need to be aware. I need to be aware of the actions that we're taking and why, for these types of things to heal and be released. Released, right? Or let go.
Let go.
Let go.
Because you want to let it go. You don't want to release it, because releasing is a form of recycle. See, whatever that you let go of the negative, release the positive. Because when you let go of the negative, you're throwing it away. When you're releasing the positive, you're sending it back into the others to be reused again in a whole different way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's release to recycle, let go to throw out.
So this is the Tesla technology that is attracting the energy from the air, from the environment, and bringing it into the plant. There's the top. I don't know, can you see it? There we go. And then this is how it looks from the side. See, there's, what is this crystal? The white one? The clear one? Quartz?
Lemurian seed crystal quartz.
Okay. And then these other round ones, what are those? On this particular wand.
Petrified wood.
No, tell them about the petrified wood and what you were shown.
So what I was shown about the petrified wood, no, runaway bead. Petrified wood, okay? So the petrified wood, so it's kind of like a living tree's blueprint is different than a petrified wood's blueprint. So when the wood or when a tree petrifies, guess what happens? It changes its blueprint. The blueprint to what? What the stars revealed to me was that it changes from the blueprint of a tree to the blueprint of the crystalline tree. Think about the crystal trees that Jason Q was always talking about. Those big crystal trees. That's petrified wood. It goes from wood to crystal. And that's what the petrified wood is blueprint of the crystalline trees. So that's why it's very important to use petrified wood, which is, my fossil bead. What I'm creating on this thing for that.
That's right. Isn't that beautiful? And this is I don't know how fast this is supposed to grow, but it's just grown so much since I got it. I got this from the Buy Nothing group. Mine died during the snow, and I had covered it, but it wasn't enough, and so this one's going to stay in the house. And I reached out to the Buy Nothing group on Facebook, and I said, I killed my aloe vera. Does anyone have any aloe vera I can have before I have to go buy one? And someone reached out and said, yes, I've got some babies. And so these...
He got some babies.
Yeah, these are his babies that he gave to me.
I've got some babies.
And this is just amazing. So what Kidd is doing is that one, I believe, is going to be created for outside. He is taking like a carpet panel, and putting, let me grab this. Oh, this is wire mesh. Copper. Wire mesh.
99.9% copper.
Yeah. So he's putting that over it, and then he's going to string copper wire from that to this that he's creating, which will stick in the ground. So when you put your feet on the carpet, it will drain out any excess energy.
So what's funny is that, you know, those grounding mats and grounding pillowcases and beddings and all that type of stuff, and the wrists. Well, they use they don't use real copper.
They use alloy, you
They
said?
use a certain form of alloy, a certain metal that transfers the energy, but the copper is what enhances the energy. So that's why I'm using real copper and not any type of metal on it.
Anyways, the stars said that we all need these kinds of things. And so they show them what to get and how to put it together. And then we're going to get it up on the Etsy store so you guys can pick and choose what you need, what you want, and put it out there. Oh, can you share the live, please? Can you let people know that we're on? It's been so long that our platform is kind of dudded out, hasn't it? Like,
Really?
Dud.
Honestly. Everyone's going on to TikTok. We're starting to build up our TikTok though, so we'll be going live on there more often when we can, if they'll allow us. If they don't ban it first, that is.
Well,
Which I really doubt they will.
What I've started doing with TikTok, I'm learning it, and I just learned how to. What was that? What is it called? Hang on a sec. Hang on.
What are you talking about?
Duet. That's it. Okay, so I just learned how to duet the TikToks, and that's partly our video and then their video. But I just have High Vibes Up, HVU, and our logo, and sharing those. So getting the word out and spreading what's going on. Oh, you guys remember Mickey Klon? We've had her on our show, and she and a sheriff, and she called it a certain type of sheriff, and I can't remember the term she used, but I shared that video on our TikTok. I don't remember if I shared it on Facebook or not. But basically, people are quitting their positions in the city because they don't want to get sued. They're bringing that kind of information and that kind of knowledge and how to reclaim your property. And in the video that I shared, she was saying why the property is not ours and why it should be. And I was just like, yes, we're all waiting for this type of information to come out so that we can do this to our mortgage companies and whatnot, because they are totally. Oh, by the way, YouTube, this is
for entertainment purposes only.
Yes, and we are sharing fictional stories that seem of interest to the people who want to watch us. Fiction. Yes. Ooh, yes. So, so what they're doing is double and triple dipping because they've already taken it from our trust. And so these properties should already be ours. And yet they will steal it from you if you stop paying them. I was watching some other TikToks, and they were saying that that this money goes to an investor, and something about banks not being allowed to. Oh, wow. That is very cool.
Not done yet.
That was fun, right?
They're not allowed to what?
loan monies for mortgages. It's illegal for them to do that, and yet that's what they've been doing. Hello, everyone. Mwah! It's so nice to be with you all. We have Rhonda and Tanika and Arlene.
Hi, you guys. It's
Dean.
been a long while.
Yeah.
Too long.
Cheryl. Noemi. Renee. Yes, it's been a while. So
That's Nomi.
Nomi?
Nomi.
Oh. So look at
me.
He's
like the Jesus.
Here I am again. I don't even have to try. Look at his complexion. I mean, all that cancer is gone. It's so beautiful to see.
Still coughing up a lung though every now and then. What? It's been October, November, December, January, February, March. A year and 5 months since I've vaped. It's been a long time.
So what else is there to talk about?
Well, wasn't there something in the car that we were talking about? The affirmations. The affirmations. How good can it get?
Yeah.
And what the star showed about that. There's a lot of good affirmations out there, but what's funny is that we keep using the word good. But what is the word good? From what we know, good is a psychological warfare word to make you feel like that you are a good person. There is no such thing as a good person. There's no such thing as bad person. It's just the choices that we make, right? So a so-called bad person would make the choice to kill animals, kill people, do something that will cause some sort of bodily harm. When a good person is a good Samaritan, but you feel crappy if you don't do something good that day. You see how that works. It's still not the right word to use. So instead of saying show me how good this can get, how about if you say, since we are shopping every second of every day with our energies, you could say, give me the best thing you got in this lot. Think about it. Give me the best you got in this lot. It's like shopping for a car, and you want the best car that they have on that lot. Give me the best thing you got on this lot. So by saying that every day, guess what's going to come into your experience? Nothing but the best things that you're looking for. Not good, but what best thing they got.
Hi, Phil. So
Hey, Philly.
I didn't get back to you, but I did as you requested. So I don't know if you've seen any difference. Of course, you know that we all have choices that we are making, and whether or not we want to give up our stubbornness in the direction that we're going. But I really, really hope that helped. Tanika says we're preparing for the solar eclipse in our area in Indiana. They are telling us to get our gas tanks full and a week worth of groceries and all kinds of stuff. Oh, you're so welcome, Phil. You know what? So here's another thing that you and I were talking about, and that is that they're saying go inside, lock your doors when the eclipse happens. But what if that is not to protect us, but to keep us from receiving
the energies that are needed? Almost. Did I?
Yes, the energies that are needed. What if during that time, whether it's the flash event or not, but what if during that time, that is when a lot of the work for the pineal gland is going to happen to awaken the different parts of us that need to be awakened and bring in that power. So we are superheroes.
Oh, and another thing, which is kind of funny, we brought it up to our mentor as well when we were Instacarting, which that's a whole nother story we got to tell with you guys. But while we were Instacarting, I was shown something about the sun. So the solar flashes. What the stars showed me was a vision of inside the sun, which is a blue pyramid. It's kind of like a icy fire blue is what I saw. And what the solar flashes are basically eggshell parts flying off of it, which is giving birth to what is inside that sun, which is that blue pyramid that I saw. And what my mentor has felt that it's the new Akashic Records that's being reborn. If you think about it, the Akashic Records is alive. It's energy. Mm-hmm. And the only way for something alive to be born is by being born. So it needs to be incubated, which was the sun. And now we're getting the blasts of the remnants of the energies of what is coming out of that sun. Oh, come on. Eee! Okay.
So here's another thing is that I guess this was a TikTok that I was watching. People are being shown amazing things, and I love it that they're getting on TikTok and sharing that stuff because then we all can benefit from it. Sunglasses keep your your eyes from receiving the rays of the sun and the energies which bring healing to the body and healing to the pituitary, as well as feeding us information. So I have been spending more time without my sunglasses and allowing the sun to do its work.
Do its work. Slowly but surely.
Right?
You just had to do that, didn't you? Come on.
Arlene says, one of my aides told me she can't sponsor her son into CZ Nada until she has paid enough taxes. Has been 5 years since 5 years ago. What is the CZ Nada?
I've never heard of that myself.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, Arlene.
So there's that.
Yes, absolutely. Wow.
Now to attach it to this.
Do you see what he's doing? They can't see. You're not on the... Stay on your side.
Stay on your side.
He's smacking me with that copper wire. Wow, guys, look at that. That is so beautiful. And this is bamboo, which has a vibration. I showed him some sticks and didn't realize they were plastic, and he said, yeah, but those are plastic. I got bamboo, which has a vibration to it. Plastic is dead. Wow, look at that. Oh, I really like that. I would, if I saw that in a store, I would definitely buy it. That's amazing.
Ah!
And you guys, you already know Kidd's energies. His energies are throughout all of this Tesla technology that he's creating. I have bought many beautiful and been gifted many beautiful stones and crystals, but none of them have felt the same as when he endues his energies into it.
Here we go.
What do you guys think? That is for in the ground.
The garden.
Mm-hmm. And then he puts copper wire on it, and brings that over to a carpet piece that has copper netting on it so that you can ground while you're sitting on your patio.
This is the copper netting that I got, and yes, you can get it on Amazon, and it's just copper netting, so your feet will go right on top of it. Look at that, I got a mask, you guys. Literally put this, like, attached some sort of wire to the bottom of your shoes, which is connected to this somehow, so you're always grounding on your face.
Lord knows my face needs grounding.
I got a mask, you guys. But each bead is different. Well, kind of. You have 2 of the petrified woods, which is the blueprint of the crystal trees, and then you have the fossil river. Yeah, the fossil river, which fossil river jasper, and if you actually look up the information of the fossil river jasper, it purifies the blood, it stabilizes your energies, it boosts the immune system, while the petrified wood connects you to the ground, and then the shungite protects you from the EMF waves. So what do you think is going to be coming with all these energies? A lot of EMF waves. So that's why I'm using shungite all around our house. Putting shungite everywhere.
So he can make you one that is specific to how you want it. So what's that called? It's called when you special order something.
Oh, a specialized order?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can do that. I need to get a list of the beads. So is there a place on our WordPress that we'll be able to put the different kinds of beads? And if somebody wants something different, they can let me know and I can try to find it for them?
I think so. I think
Okay.
we can create a page for the different things, and that's going to go on Etsy too when we get that up, get ready for it, right?
I'm just waiting for my turntable and everything. So if you guys have sticks, that would be great. I can just do the wire for you and get it ready, and you guys can just wrap it on your stick and then stick it in the ground, so I can get that done. The top part, I use this. This can also be bought from Amazon, which is just a little twirly cube.
Plastic, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's plastic.
It's like $9, and it comes with 2 different sizes. That one and this one.
Yeah, so you guys can get creative and make stuff for yourself. Absolutely. Kidd would just be happy to do it for you if you don't have the time or you just desire his energies endowed within it.
So the reason why that I'm doing this with the carpet is because there's people like me that do not like to take off my socks and shoes and go stand on dirt. It's like, ooh, crawly wallies. I'm not good with crawly wallies, okay? Something going to crawl over my toes? No, thank you. It's just not how I am. So this, I'm able to go outside, put my feet on it, and actually ground with the energy of one of these going right into it as well. So, yeah.
So remember that one thing I sent you, and it showed you how to put it under the ground and around and attach zinc or
zinc bolts.
Yeah, and it creates this energy field that keeps the bugs away. So would that keep mosquitoes away too if we did that?
Probably, I'm not sure.
That would be so nice.
It would be
because
really nice.
You and Dad both got bit.
Yeah, I got bit by a mosquito yesterday.
That means you need more vitamin B.
I got this from Amazon. It is green bamboo sticks, garden posting garden sticks, 30 pieces for $9, 17 inches. Let's see, can you guys see that? No? Can't see that? Oh.
Here, let me see.
Sucky. Sucky.
Let me see if we can do that.
Nope. Oh, you can see it.
Yeah.
Take a screenshot.
Take a screenshot because I am dropping this in just a moment.
It's by Sup King. SUPKING. Sup King. Cheap. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see who else joined us. Donna.
Hi, Donna.
And Alice. BJ.
Hi, Alice.
And,
Hi, BJ.
And Alicia.
Alicia.
Yeah. After watching Sense8, I love the name Nomi.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. Sense8 is one of my favorites. It shows the people in their powers and waking up in their powers.
What people are waking up to. So Sense8 is a series, a Netflix series. So it's only on Netflix. But it's created by the same creators that made The Matrix. So they're showing us what type of powers that we could be awakening to, which is 8 people that get connected through... How do they call that?
I can't remember the name.
It's kind of like telepathy, right? Sort of a telepathy where they can use each other's bodies and they can also see each other and spend time with each other. They're all in different parts of the world and they go and visit each other. It's really an amazing series to watch. But we're going to be boycotting Netflix soon. We've already boycotted Hulu. We're going to be boycotting Prime very soon. Anything else? I know that we're boycotting Kellogg's and all those other major industries at the moment. But who else? Oh, I heard Nestle's going to be next after the Kellogg's... What do you call that? The boycotting of Kellogg's? So what she said, her don't remember her name on TikTok, but she said that we're going to be boycotting Kellogg's for 90 days, starting April 1st, for 90 days, and then they're going to need the 90 days to do some deep dive digging for the information about all of Nestle, and Nestle's going to be next. So be aware of that. But so many people have already started boycotting Kellogg's already, even before April 1st.
Yeah, and I mean, that's even, we see that in our stores because we've been doing Instacart, right? Oh, yeah, you got to talk about what happened, but we look at Kellogg's, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Kellogg's waffles are not very gone in the freezer section. It's really beautiful.
It's like you see everything else disappeared, but the Kellogg's is still there.
Sensorium.
Sensorium.
Uh-huh. So they are sensates. Cluster of 8 people who share a birth date, and members of a more highly evolved species known as Homo sensorium. They share a psychic and empathic connection with each other and appear in each other's lives when their particular skills are needed. So someone who is good with martial arts can share their abilities or techniques with someone who's getting beat up and beat the crap out of the person who's bullying them. It's pretty cool.
To answer your question, Sissy, we haven't heard from him, but we hear that he is doing really good at the moment. He's...
Who?
Jason?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't hear from him.
But we hear he's doing good from other people.
Yeah. Oh, and that's great. That's great. So about the Instacart.
Oh, we stopped Instacart for a week because what's funny is that the last stop that we were going to go to was at Costco, and we accepted the order, went inside, did the shopping, and as soon as we got to the cash out, I didn't have the wallet with the card in it. So I went out to the car thinking that it was there because I remember pulling it out, but it wasn't there. So that really upset me to the point to where, one, I almost cried. Two, made me feel really bad that I did that. Like, I never forget things, and I have been forgetful for the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah. Very forgetful for the last, 3 weeks. And our mentor said that it's me being in the now, and I'm not used to being in the now like that. It's like being in the now is fun and all, but I don't like the forgetting. I'm not used to it. Yes, we do agree that Kellogg's is full of poison. So many of the different brands out there are full of poison. Even a lot of the, what do you call that? The healthy foods is really bad for you. What?
Oh, I wasn't showing you that. I just put the phone down. Our mentor messaged me, but it had nothing to do with the show.
Well, I don't have anything else to talk about at the moment.
Yeah, not unless you guys do. I mean, inspire a thought.
Inspire a thought.
Inspire a subject. We're not the only intelligent ones here.
Are we?
No.
Aren't we?
No. We've got.
I'm very forgetful.
We've got people who are even more intelligent on our show.
Oh.
Who join us.
I do agree with that, most definitely.
Mm-hmm. Kellogg's is garbage. It's loaded with herbicides, pesticides, and corn is all GMO, so it's all poison. Norma, if corn on the cob is sold organic, non-GMO, would you still say that all corn is GMO?
I think it probably is, because there's a lot of places that use certificates, they're not real.
Well, we know the FDA is full.
Garbage.
Yeah.
So I would say that all corn is, in a way, because if it wasn't, nobody would be sick from it. And Lauren is deathly allergic to corn.
Lauren is his sister, my daughter. Our daughter.
Her daughter, my sister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Same thing with wheat. I bet you anything. You can't find real wheat anymore because that's probably all genetically modified as well.
There is that one wheat that they found. They walked into this place, walked in, found it. Something that was like thousands of years old, and they found wheat in there from that long ago, and they started to seed it and grow it. So that has not been changed. And you can get that wheat, but I can't remember the name of it. So Norma says corn is GMO. The original corn is smaller and is more dense. Yes, we're glad to be back.
It's smaller. It's called baby corn.
like what you find in Asian food.
What the hell is this? Oh, so there's a picture going around. I saw, what's his name? Charlie Ward?
Charlie Ward, uh-huh.
His CIA, the picture of him being in the CIA and his picture now.
Oh, they're different?
Oh, much different.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me see. Did I save it?
Oh, please say that you did.
Yes. It's on TikTok. Let's see if you guys can see it.
Oh,
See
it's
that?
very different.
Very different.
Two different people.
Yeah. Way different.
Which means the old Charlie's been taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. There's an actor
Mm-hmm.
or actress. We don't know. Good Lord.
Right?
Yeah.
So the old Charlie and the new Charlie, one's of that 3-letter agency and the other one's of the White Hats.
So, they even have a woman actress playing one of the Trumps, or they did.
Not Ivanka, right?
No, Donald J. Trump. Oh. They had an older female actress playing him.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, you could totally tell it was a female. And then, what's his name? We met Juan O'Savin, and I reached out and held his hand, and he touched me like a female would. I knew it was a female actress playing him at that point.
They're all being used in many different ways.
You know, that's possible, Norma. There's just going to be so much that
so much that's going to be revealed.
Oh, my God. We're going to be like, oh, my God.
Remember, these are just drippity drops. We'll wait until the wave comes in.
Yeah. I mean, it's now coming out about all the meat. I was telling Kidd this. I said, I remember when chicken breasts were sold with the bones on it. And they were pricier.
Pricier, like people-y.
They were more costly. to buy breasts than it was the legs and the thighs, and which is not different. But I remember that when I was younger. And then I remembered there being it coming from that to breasts without meat. And it was still costly, but then the price came down. And I remember that happening as well. So now the price of the chicken breasts have come down significantly. And now we're hearing that it's been lab grown. So how long has that been going on? So from the time I was a little girl, when I saw the transition from the breast being with bone to without bone, that's probably when it started going mainstream. Not that it wasn't happening before that.
But you remember that transition.
I do. I remember that transition, and I wondered why. Of course, I would have no idea until the information was coming to all of us.
There was something else.
So remember, clones don't have symmetrical faces and ears. But even that may have been improved. And there's all sorts of things that we're hearing, right? Like you can rush a clone, but they don't live as long. And it may have less symmetrical. But if you grow a clone for a longer period of time, they might have been able to work out the symmetrical issues to a stage where it wouldn't be very noticeable. So there's that too. And what I'm finding interesting is that, okay, so what is that one movie where the aliens, do you remember, hang on a sec, I can't remember it's not Battle LA, it's the other one.
Independence Day?
Yes. And do you remember when they were driving the bus? The father was driving the bus.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
With the kids on it? Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I think it's that one. When...
That's the second one, isn't it?
Maybe. But there is a gentleman on there. His ears are so weird. I mean, they do not look normal. They do not look human at all. I mean, you could tell he was a very fast-grown clone.
Get her done.
Get her done. Allie, I know. It's so good to be here with you guys.
Get her done. Oh, I don't think many people will remember the Get Her Done yet.
Okay, so, I'm kind of thinking, when we start to hear about all this stuff and we get pissed off, right? And then we're like, okay, he's a dark hat, he's a white hat, he's an evil fox. That person is not. And you start to put them in categories, right? But then you work through all those. I worked through all of those emotions. And now, and you know who else is, Charlie Freak is coming out with this information too, is that everyone is a white hat, but they have their different roles. So when you go to when you sit down and watch a movie, you've got your evil fucks and you've got your good people, right? And it's all a movie. They're all paid actors and actresses to play the role so that we can have entertainment. Well, when the stars told Kidd that the children were rescued over 100 years ago. We sat with that information and we were just like, boinga, boinga, boinga. It was just bouncing around in our brain. How long have they been playing their roles?
For a very long time.
Think about the pictures that have come up where the black and white pictures of an actor that we see now, but he lived 100 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
like the one of Justin Timberlake, and then you have Gwen Stefani. You have a lot of other people.
Who's that one guy that we like? He doesn't speak much in his movies. I know this.
He's a guy that doesn't speak much.
All right.
We got plenty of those.
Shit, my mind is not helping me. What's his name? He usually has long hair.
It's a guy on a movie that, yeah.
Remember the people came and killed his dog?
Oh, John Wick.
Yes. Who plays him? Who plays him? What's his name? What's the actor's name? See? That's what my mind is doing. Yes, Icorn flower. Yes, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Keanu Reeves. Right when I was going to pull it up on Google, it's like, ping, there you go.
So he's definitely one where you see pictures of him a long time ago. Old pictures. And he's still around. So how many of these people have been playing their roles? There's the roles where they have to be to wake people up. I mean, they had to be good at their role, right? They had to be good. So we have been safe for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So think about this. When you're watching a movie that you love so much and the evil actor comes on and you just absolutely hate him because of how evil that he is, right? Even though that you know he's not like that in real life, but as that character, he is evil and you just hate him because he's so good at his role. That's how we need to see how this is going every time that we get to that point of questioning, are the white hats in control? Think about it. You should then go, oh, they're good. Oh, they're good. They're making me question. Oh, they are good. Because they're playing their role so good that makes you have that question when it shouldn't even be a question. You should just, oh, that's good.
So think about this. All right. Remember Diamond and Silk? Diamond died. The woman didn't die. The character died. And now she is playing Oprah Winfrey. How many times have we seen someone, their role died, and then they move into a different position? Think about that. Think about that. That is really key to opening your mind to what is really happening and how they are narrating this whole movie.
So to answer Hell's question, honestly, we've had that question ourselves, so we're not really sure. But from what we know, I would say yes. Mm-hmm. I would say yes personally, because we've seen a couple different ones.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. And yes.
This is
just, damn, he's good.
I'm just going to put this on the table and then leave it there. But what he said, Las Vegas. Okay? That was interesting.
That was interesting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was a good time that we all had. Really good time.
Yeah.
That was fun. That I'm not sure, Norma. But I can most definitely say that every energy wavelength that we've come across with him has been nothing but pure. So I have not felt any sort of negative energy from Jason in that way. So
No, I'm not going to explain Las Vegas.
explain Las
You've got to put it together. Rewatch our shit.
She said, explain Las Evas. It was the night on Christmas Eve. No. Oh.
We got to change our scroller thing.
Yeah.
I think that's old.
It's been a long while since we've done any of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tom Hanks, Madonna, Taylor, Ellen. Yes, so many, Lori.
Mm-hmm.
So many.
Yeah, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting it. So, I was just telling Kidd, and I don't remember who it was I pointed out, and I said, Kidd, so-and-so's a white hat. They're playing that role. Remember the dark-skinned lady who took YouTube and TikTok by storm, and she was singing that song, I Am a Starseed. I've come here for, oh my gosh, it's beautiful, beautiful voice. That, she's playing a role. She's waking people up. It's white hat.
What was that? The place that fell? Not Jerusalem, was it?
What do you mean?
I think it's Jerusalem. It's called Jerusalem.
The place that fell? Did it fall into the ocean?
No, her song.
Oh, no idea. Just don't play her music on YouTube because
I know.
YouTube is being snooby. Oh, so the funniest picture came across my screen today from a chicken group. This person threw out a bunch of bread, and she said, "I did not realize I must have been raising a bunch of snobs because they eat the inside of the bread and left all the crust. I'm sorry. Next time I'll just cut off the crust and give you the innards." They left all the crust. The chickens.
Let me guess, that was her as a child. Because if you think about it, animals reflect our energies. So, what type of energies does she have? Picky, picky.
We were part of the Truth Tour in Las Vegas, and we got to meet Jason.
He gives the best bear hugs.
Do you think?
Especially when he almost knocks you off your feet.
Selection this November. You know what, Norma? There are people who say we won't make it to the election. There are
Careful of that word.
Oh.
Selection is what they use.
Selection. Yeah.
Selection.
That's what I meant to say. They're saying that the selection won't happen. Who knows?
Vilu says the ghost of
Vegas past. Right?
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But through the time that I was going through the chemo treatments and healing from all of that, which I still am, but it's getting so much better now. I'm able to lift over 50 pounds. So yay for me. But from then till now, we've been going through trial after trial after trial and overcoming every single one of them. And we're getting to the point to where things are no longer bothering us. But one thing that I have to let you know is that this is all a game. So it's part movie, part game. So Sims, right? The stronger we get, the stronger our enemies get. So when we level up, they send higher level forces our way, which means that we need to stay vigilant still and still work where we need to work on, or work on what we need to work on, and not slack off, because I slacked off a little bit.
If you didn't see that, he jiggled his fat. Look, it's still jiggling. I can't stop watching.
I can't turn away. We just have to stand strong with each other and just know that you're still doing everything that you need to do, but just be strong and know that when things get rough, it means that you have leveled up, which means that you got new monsters to deal with that are higher level, which means yay for you. You're not going backwards. You're going forwards. You're still going forwards. There is no such thing as going backwards. Once you level up, oh, Vilu, that's a good one. New level, new devil. No. Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking about growing my hair out. It's not very long yet, but yesterday it looked great. Today's a little unmanageable. It is what it is. My hair does not define who I am.
My hair does not define who I am.
Your hair doesn't define who you are either.
I don't got none. If I had some, I'd care.
Right?
I don't like you. Oh, toots.
Oh, so here's another thing that Kidd is making too. These are self-adjustable bracelets.
Called slinky bracelets.
My skin is so sensitive to any type of jewelry, and something like this that he also made, that would sit on my skin and hurt me. I just feel pain from it. So the fact that this is self-adjustable it's got memory wire. It's really cool. And these are all beautiful, the beautiful beads that we need in our life right now. So those are available too.
I call them slinky bracelets.
Yes.
Everybody else calls them memory wire bracelets. I call it slinky bracelets.
Slinky.
Because literally, it's like slinky.
Slinky. It's really cool.
Yep.
It feels good.
And I always put shungite on them. Because you don't need like a full band of shungite. You just need a few beads of shungite to be able to get the benefits of shungite. Now, if you want to get even better benefits, it's like having everything shungite. But you don't need to go that far.
So he also is making these, and these are the copper wire surrounding the beads. So this feels good too, and I prefer this kind of string around my neck. It's a silky type of string, and it's thick. It feels good to my skin.
Oh, that's really sweet, Vilu. That'd be
What's that?
great. She said, let's put them on my website.
Ooh, that would be great.
So we could do that. I'm still waiting for my little turntable and my little cone, and then we'll be able to start taking pictures.
Vilu wants the copper one. Copper what? You talking about this? Or this one? Oh, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
No.
Oh, the song is called Calling Occupants of Interplanetary Craft.
The necklace one.
Oh, this one. Yeah, that's cool. So you'll be able to pick which beads you want. We can share what we have. We have some amazing, amazing stones.
Yeah, I get mine from, you could say, a warehouse.
Oh my gosh.
Personal contractor, so I get it out wholesale instead of retail.
What are you doing physically for that Baja girl? Because there are, coconut oil pulling will help that a lot. And I just asked, we're going to a naturopath dentist, and I asked her if the coconut oil pulling will pull my cavities out, because that's why I have not cavities, fillings. That's why I have not done that up until now, because she said no, it won't affect those.
I would suggest the coconut pulling as well.
Add a little bit of, so there's some essential oils that you can add to it.
I would say clove to help with the numbing.
And the oregano.
Oregano for the infection, most definitely.
Absolutely.
Oh, let me think.
There are some, okay, so I have to go back and find, I should have written it down and I didn't. I'm such a lazy girl.
Yeah, I'm so lazy.
I'm
so really lazy.
I had a lazy blonde moment.
Oh, Lori says add peppermint.
Myrrh.
And Vilu says cinnamon and myrrh.
Yeah. Also, if you're going to do myrrh, you should also do, what is the other one?
Frankincense?
Yes. Because myrrh and frankincense work together, tackling the different things. But so there is someone who, several products out there, let's put it that way. There's several products out there that have the peptide, or however you say it. Yeah. So I looked at the essential oils that they used, and then I looked them up as to why they use them. And so I have those essential oils, so I put that in my oil as well. And I wanted to look it up again anyways, and this time I'll write it down when I do and share it. Because each of the essential oils targets a certain thing within the mouth. One targets the plaque buildup, and I seem to have a lot right here in the bottom front teeth. And then others for gum health and killing bacteria, you know, all the stuff.
That.
Yes, I like the castor oil. The castor oil penetrates the deepest things and breaks it up and eliminates it. Castor oil. Even if Barbara O'Neill says if you put castor oil on your eyelids before you go to sleep,
Oh, I need to start doing that.
it goes in and helps to correct what's wrong with your eyes. You know, if there's cataracts, it starts to break that down. It helps to correct the vision. Yeah, so castor oil is amazing stuff. But Baja, let me do a little bit of work on you.
Oh, well, you do that. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Rubber. Ow.
Oriane shono tayane akyani otodoni ashi. Mono ayane toriane chotor.
I think Fishy needs something like that. So,
Well, we have all those too, babe. Okay, I'll be right back.
so still tough walking up and downstairs. There's one other thing that I'm creating, and it's just a prototype at the moment until I get my wire in. But keychains. Keychains. So I'm making those as well. So, I did find a little bit of shadow work happening around your mouth area. Mm-hmm. So whatever was there was cleared. Oh, yes.
So, let's see, she said tooth infection. Let's go to the back, look at tooth.
Anything with mouth.
Element O. There's no tooth. Tooth. So let's look for teeth. Teeth problems.
Teeth problems.
318. Let's see. Which one?
Past.
Yes, cannabis will help too. Tooth and the side of my mouth is the size of a baseball. I'm not sure which tooth. They have all the teeth separated. So it's on the side, right? Top or bottom, do you know?
Did she say left or right cheek?
She didn't. She just says the side of my mouth. Right teeth, left teeth. Okay, so right teeth is hunkering down in the bunker, having difficulties in coming to terms with the necessity to develop deliberate conscious attitudes and actions in the world. They were likely to have been hampered in comprehending and mastering the process of culpability. Left side,
Left cheek.
over mental, tend to have difficulty handling their instinctual, intuitive, spontaneous, unconscious, and non-calibrating reactions. They were trained to be oblivious as to how to track or manage this part of their functioning. Upper is competence avoiding, having problems with coming to effective decisions, and with authority, their own authority. He comes from an oppressive family. And lower is outsider. They are rather resistive to responsibility and receiving both. They feel not part of the world, alien, incompetent, and are alienated.
What happened to these cards?
They were under required and denigrated in their enmeshed, blame-throwing, dysfunctional family.
Blame-throwing, messed up, dysfunctional.
So many people do that. I even grew up with shit like that.
I know, but in my mind, I'm hearing separated.
It's going to the upper, wait a minute.
So
Left
it's left
cheek
bottom.
and bottom. Okay.
but there was a disconnect to her, what do you call that? Her creativity. I did feel that.
Left and lower. So over mental and an outsider. Okay, so difficulty handling instinctual, intuitive, spontaneous, unconscious, and non-calibrating reactions. You're trained to be oblivious on how to track or manage this part of your life. And resistive to responsibility and receiving. They feel not part of the world, alien, incompetent. That goes hand in hand, doesn't it? So that just gives you something to take to your team so that you can get that worked out. Because you don't need to carry that shit anymore, beautiful. You don't.
No, she's dealing with, how do you say that? Whatever was written in stone can't be changed.
Take a screenshot.
Screenshot.
The screenshot.
It's kind of like when you're reading the Bible and you have to go straight by the Bible. You can't divert from the path. You can't create what you want. You have to do what is said there.
Oh,
that's what I'm looking for.
Very much like the Lord's Prayer. That's all you say is the Lord's Prayer.
Like there is an entanglement of energies that are not allowing you to have your own personal thoughts. It's like everything is controlled and you have no way out. That's what I'm feeling with that. So, the entanglement of the adversary. Because you got entangled, adversary. You're your biggest critic. Your biggest critic. Critic. You are critical about yourself. It's all about you, when it has nothing to do with you in the first place. You're sensing a lot of envious energy from other people, which are causing you to feel like that you have to go straight by the book. That you have to be the way that they want you to be. It's like something has infiltrated your energy to make you feel like that you have no life of your own. You have the biblical. You have to go straight by the book. What God says, it's true. You are your own God. Yes, there is a higher power out there, but I do not call him God. You are your own God. You are your own creator. You do what you desire. You need your own energy, not somebody else's energy. And that is somebody else's energy, the envy energy coming into your experience, denying you your own space. It's infiltrating you, entangled you in you could say a thought pattern that is not yours. So it's time to abolish that, let that go, and be who you need to be and stop going straight by the book because the book does not serve you well anymore. Mm-hmm. You can read it 1,000 times and still get the same messages from it.
Babe, find your own way now.
It's time to start a volume 2. Mm-hmm. Baja Book 2.
So if you think about this, our government has lied to us about every damn thing. Everything. And so now it's if they say something, do the opposite, right? That's what we're told. If they say something, do the opposite. It's time for you to find your own way. Everything you've been told is a lie. So it's okay to let all of that go. Let the government go. Let everything that you've known as the truth to follow, let it go. And now it's time to go within and find how you feel about it.
So,
And it's okay.
sorry, every time that you question yourself, you should be going, oh, you're good. Oh, you almost got me there. You're good. Ooh.
You just caught another program. Delete. Delete button. Where's the delete button?
Who else wants a reading since I got the cards out?
Ooh. Ooh, feeling that way. That's beautiful. Sorry. There you go.
Oh, yeah, that does get rid of floaters, doesn't it? The castor oil.
Yep. So, Baha, I have given you the complete energies of healing. It's now up to you to receive whatever and how much ever you would like of those energies. But you have every bit that would completely heal you should you choose to go that route. And it's okay if you don't too, because sometimes we have to go through the physical things to, it's like step by step, little bits here and there, instead of the dramatic, saving, because we need to understand the steps. That's what we choose.
Yeah, let's stand under the steps and let that overrule our lives. I understand most definitely what that means.
So who are you reading?
So Vilu first, and then we have Phil, Linda, and Tanika.
Okay.
So, Vilu, before I start, close your eyes and tell me what color that you have and what's the very first color that comes to your mind, I mean. So, as you're doing that, you got the F word. Go. Oh, freaking fantastic. The fantastic F word. So, you got the fantastic F word, meaning that you need to start using that fantastic F word because you are the magician. You got the magician's card, meaning that you have the power to be able to do what you need to do by tapping into the Celtic energy of who is connected to you in the first place, which is your bloodline. So who are you in the bloodlines? Well, let's see. You got some Celtic in you, which means that you need to start using that energy in a magical way to be able to have that emotional release. Now, the reason why that I'm asking about the color is because focus upon that color. You got the color of. And yes, it does say what color is your anxiety and why, but that's not what we're focusing upon. I want you to focus upon that red color because that red color is going to help you to release and let go of that emotional energy that is blocking you from tapping into the Celtic energy that you need to tap into, which is part of your bloodline to be able to finally let go of what is holding you back at the moment. So, finally, F word, finally let go of that fantastic word that you were looking for. All right, so that was Phil next, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I got Phil, then Linda, then A New Earth, then Tanika, then Hells, then Alice. Reading of my... Oh, Alice wants her cat done.
So one for Alice and one for Alice's cat?
I don't know. Is that what she said? Let me think. Let me see. No, just Alice's cat. But you could do Alice too, I guess.
Oh, so, Phil. I don't know what you and Candy talked about, and most likely don't even know or need to know, because right now you have a lot of inner conflict, and this inner conflict really is blocking you from that high vibrational energy that you need to be displaying at this moment. And that high vibrating energy is the energy that is right below love. So that energy right below love is forgiveness. There is something that you're holding on to that you need to let go of, that you need to just not allow it to be yours. Whatever it is, you need that forgiveness. Now, through this forgiveness, when you are not truly forgiving yourself, remember, words are one thing, but actions speak louder than words. So it's the actions that you need to bring into your own experience that is at your service. Remember, all energies are at your service. You need to bring in the right energies to be able to increase your power that you have within you. What does living to your fullest potential and power look like to you? Well, what does the best thing in your life look like to you right now? So instead of saying, what is the instead of saying, how good can this get, start saying, what is the best thing you have in this lot for me? Because we are shopping with our energies every second of every day, which means that you're going to an energetic car lot and you're buying a new car. So you need to start asking the service people, the service energies, what is the best thing you got in this lot? Give me the best thing you got in this lot. Because that right there is going to help you with the awakening of yourself. That is going to be, what do you call that? Quelling? Calming down that inner conflict that you have within yourself. Because remember, all inner conflict shows up outside of your experience, and that's where the forgiveness comes in. So it's not to you, it's not to whoever else it is, it's to the energies that you are allowing into your experience. Because remember, the other beings are not out there to seek you out to destroy you. We go to them and they see us. Think about it. We're the ones that's always entering the experience of the other beings that are attaching to us. Not us, or not them finding us. It's us going into their territory unprotected. It's us invading their space unprotected. So what happens when you go into an invader's space unprotected? They see you. They see you. And then they attach to you. And then you go home and you're like, what the hell happened? I was having a great day today. And then, well, that's because you went into somebody's space unprotected and it attached to you. They don't seek you out. They're hungry. You're food. You walked into the trap. They didn't find you. You found them. Think about it. You found them. They never find us anymore. Like how it used to be, where they would seek us out. No, I'm sorry. That's not how it works anymore, because we are such high vibrating beings now that we are invisible to them until we invade their space. That's how it is. All right, so who's next?
Linda.
Linda. Good so far. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. Okay, High Priest, High Priestess. What negative thing do you have, Linda? Let's see. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's so bad. You are so bad, people. You are so bad. All right. There is something unresolved that's happening inside your experience, Linda, that needs to have your attention because you have the resolve. There needs to be a time for resolution. There needs to be a time to be able to resolve whatever is happening inside your experience, which is causing you to be where? On your deathbed at the moment. Energetic deathbed. So, how does it feel to be on your energetic deathbed? So, are you really dying? Physically? I don't know. But energetically? Yes, you are dying. You are dying very well, as a matter of fact, because the old you is dying while the new you is being born. The High Priestess, High Priest, which means that whatever is leaving your experience, you better just let it go because it no longer serves you inside this experience, which means that you're being reborn at the moment to be able to shine your light where it needs to be shined and bring the shadows that need to be brought to be able to bring the balance into where you're at right here, right now, which is the sunshine, lollipops, rainbows everywhere. So let go of that anxiety of thinking, hey, I'm losing something, when in actuality, you are. You're losing something that no longer benefits you. So let that go. Let that just die out and just reawaken to that high priestess, that high priestess that you are, and let the energies resolve itself. Don't try to fix something that doesn't need to be fixed. Oh. No! That didn't work very well, did it? No?
Does it need to be wiped?
There we go.
Okay.
It's like, focus. Your energy is out of focus, honey. Oh. Whew. So, yes, the old you is on the deathbed. It's time to let that die off and go so the new you can be reborn into the higher energy self that you are. Don't allow the anxiety to stop you from that growth. All right, who's next?
Okay, a new earth.
A new earth. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good so far. Never mind. All right. All right. Something new, something old, something prosecuted and questioned. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Something doesn't feel right. Something feels incomplete. Okay, you got the protection card. For some reason, PJ, when they said PMU, I saw FUU. I'm like, FUU.
All right.
So, you got the protection card. The protection card. Right now is very important to be able to protect yourself because right now it feels like that you're on a repeat. You got the repeat card. It's repeating over and over and over like a broken record. I am safe and secure as I explore all facets of my being. Yes, you are. But the inner child in you is also straying from the path at the same time. So as your inner child strays from the path, guess what the adult you does? Wait for me! Let me get in the wrong way! Let's go! We need to go this way, which is why you got a lot of persecution and inquisition, which means that you feel like that you're being prosecuted and questioned all the time for the choices that you're making, when in actuality, it's just people not understanding you. They don't understand your energies. They don't understand where you are standing, because you are standing on a place that nobody has stood before. If you think about it, that's where we're all going right now, which is standing in a place that is completely new. When, you know how everyone's talking about the new earth, like your name, the new earth, right? People are talking about the new earth, and Candi was like, well, it doesn't feel like a new earth. Why is everything still the same? Think about it. It is not the actual physical earth that has changed at this moment. It is the frequency. It is the energy. That first needs to turn into the new earth frequency energy first, before we could start seeing the physical change. Because through magic first comes the conjuring of a spell, which then creates the spell, which then creates the physicality of that spell, to be able to see it, feel it, sense it, hear it, all those senses. So that's what's happening with you. You are changing your frequency, you're changing your energy and your vibration, standing in a new place that is new for everybody else, which then everybody else is kind of like, why are you there when I am over here? You shouldn't be there. It is against and you're now feeling like you're being prosecuted and questioned way too much. So what you need to do is see yourself as brand speaking new. You are, remember, a new car in a car lot going to be bought. You just need to pick out the best one for you. Not the good ones, the best ones. What is the best thing you got in this lot for me? Show me the best thing you got in this lot for me. Give me the best thing you got in this lot for me. Not good. Best. Because you want nothing but the best for you. You.
Tanika's next.
Tanika. These card readings are good.
Phil said, spot on, Kidd.
No, wonderful.
Linda says, thank you, Kidd. I'm feeling this too.
Perfect. I don't even remember their readings.
Nope, you're next, Hells. Of course not. It's not for you.
Nope.
Comes through and leaves.
Changing out the energies.
So I posted the link to get to our schedule. If nothing on there works for you, then message us. You can find Candi Kelly, Candi with an I at the end, not a Y. On Facebook, you can message me, or if you send me a friend's request on Facebook, please message me and let me know that you sent me a friend's request, so I don't think you're just some
Bot, scammer,
yeah,
whatever it is.
and it gets exhausting looking through all the profiles, so I don't get those.
Hi, Sammy. You remember me? No, I don't remember you. Who are you? Oh, well, we talk about crypto and all that type of stuff. Would you like to sign up? No, get the hell out of my experience.
Anyway, so just press the link, go to the schedule, and you can get right on. If there's any problems, let me know.
Okay, so Tanika, good so far.
We're still in service, which means that we don't charge. We do accept love offerings for the exchange of energy.
Energy exchanges, yes. All right, so, Tanika. Well, right now you're in the ascension process because you got the ascension card. It's all about the ascension, right? Now, what does this look like? Looks like a portal with a tree in it. But to me, that looks more like a mirror. So, the mirror. Mirrors are also considered portals. So, what does that mean? There's a reflection inside your experience that is you being able to see the ascension process, but you don't feel it happening at this moment, which is why you got the communications card. And the communications card is saying that you have been cut off from a lot of communication. There is that connection that you used to have with your guides, but it feels like that the connection has been off, right? Well, the reason why it's been off a little bit is because something has been infiltrating a lot of our frequencies, our antennas, to be able to connect to the higher beings, which are our guides, our gods, whoever's out there to be able to help us with what we need to be helped with. So we've gotten to the point to where, yes, we are still in our physical forms, but we have risen so much in frequency and vibration that now we need to start taking another step forward. And what I just realized not too long ago, that my stars have revealed to me, that we need to start clearing our guides now, because our guides are not infected, but influenced with these energies just as much as we are. And it's time for us to start clearing our guides as well as clearing ourselves. And we need to start doing that basically on a daily basis, because when our guides are muckied up, then there is no connection between us and them. So that's one of the reasons why that you had that jackpot of energy that came into your experience not too long ago, that you had a burst of energy, and during that time is the best time to be able to clear your guides and clear whatever else that is around your house. So every time that you start feeling that jackpot of energy, use that time to clear yourself, your guides, your family's guides, your what do you call those? Your bloodlines, anything and everything during that time. And you can even do that consciously or subconsciously or unconsciously, either while you're sleeping, shopping, gardening, walking, doing whatever that you're doing on a daily basis. You start clearing as you are doing that. So, the jackpot energy does not come at a specific time, it comes randomly, and this goes for everybody. So, we need to all start clearing our guides from now on, and not just ourselves. Stop being self-centered, people. Hello. No, it's fine. Don't worry. I forget too every now and then I get remembered by a slap in the face by either Candy or from my Grumpy Star. I call him Grumpy Star. It's time to start thinking less of those negative energies and more of the communication that you need with you, yourself, and your higher self. And why is that out of focus? You got the Greco-Roman. Now, the Greco-Roman is weird. I used to remember. I just don't remember what it was, do I? Can't delete all that. I do remember. It is in my energetic field. It's just not popping up in my brain just yet. The Greco-Roman is all about the strength of who you need to be when you are united as one. Basically, that's the type of energy that the Greco-Roman is all about, is becoming united with the energetic influences that are out there to be able to do what you need to do with the jackpotted energy. Okay, who's next?
We got Hells.
Hells.
Hells, you're next.
Whew, that was Interesting one. Interesting read.
Right?
Oh. So, Hells, you got the Journey card. So far, so good. There's still something that you're holding on to with the parental influence that needs to be changed, meaning that there could be something from your parents or your parents' parents, your grandparents, which has affected your parents, which then has affected you. So it's basically, it came down the line so that parental influence needs to change, and you know that you need to change it, and you've been having that tug to change it, but there's something that has been blocking you from changing it, which is not being able to understand it. But what you need to know is that you don't need to understand it. You just need to do it. It's funny, where I was watching something where this person was supposed to give this message to somebody else, and they're like, I don't understand. Do you understand it? And the guy said, I'm not supposed to understand it. I'm supposed to do it. I'm supposed to give you the information. I'm not meant to understand it. That's the same with you. You're not meant to understand what that parental influence is. You're just supposed to know that it's there and know that it needs to be changed. And that could be any type of parental influence of either past choices, past desires, past wants, whatever that is happening that you know that it needs to change. It's from the parental influence. Just change it. You don't need to understand it. You don't need to understand it. Just change it. That right there is part of the journey of moving forward, of not needing to or understand what it is. You just need to do it. And what's really been blocking that energy of you being able to open up that present, to be able to let whatever that is go, you've been singled out. It's like you've been singled out in this era and you feel alone. How do I do this? I can't ask these people. I can't ask those people because they're this way or that way, because of all the separation, that has been happening in this world. So many people are still influenced by the stories because, they're so good. They're good at their roles. They're good at their jobs. They're making us question who we are. Remember, you don't need to understand it. Just do it. That is your message today, is just do it. If you see a present in front of you, who cares who it's for? Open it.
All right, so Alice's cat, Sophie. And then that's our last one.
All right. Oh, Sophie's cat.
After Alice's cat, Sophie, Kidd and I are going to love and leave you. And see you next time that we go live. Spread the word that we're back.
We're back. Hi, Steven. All right, so Sophie's cat, old soul, very old soul, like died 9 times and got another 9 lives type of old soul. See, ancestors, old soul. Creation, old soul.
Really?
Your cat has been with you for many lifetimes. Many, many, many lifetimes is what I'm seeing, Sophie. That they have followed you over and over again. Aww. How cute. This cat has been your closest friend for the longest time, has not left your side, has protected you with no fears. Nothing, no fears. A connection to your ancestors, most definitely. A huge connection to your ancestors. They have been creating so many energetic holes inside your experience that has been siphoning all those negative energies, all those negative beings, scaring away everything that was inside your experience. And now she's like really tired because of all the curiosity, all the questions that you've had with going here, going there, finding what is happening with this world and bringing all those attachments home, or finding those attachments as you are surfing the internet. Your cat has been protecting you for eons, which the curiosity is all about the experiences, the play, the uncover, the knowing that you are asking questions, but is there spiritually and religiously solar powering your energy so you could do what you need to do, protecting you from what is there so you can actually find the truths.
Okay. Sorry about that. Try that link. Something might have happened with the last one.
Oh, she said, why is she so sick? So that's most likely why she's so sick. It's because of all the energetic frequencies that she's been protecting her from.
Oh, so she might need one of these. Both of them.
That and probably some fossil river jasper in her water to be able to help with the purification of the blood, and what do you call that? The boost the immune system.
Just so, have you dewormed her? Think about that too, because they also struggle with deworming.
Parasites.
Yeah. I was watching TikTok, and they said the zoo gets gallons and gallons of fenbenzidol delivered to them for the animals, because we all get them.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, it makes you sick.
So
yeah.
fenbenzidol would help out quite a bit with with that. You can find that at any health foods or any pet store, really. Tractors and Supply Company, stuff like that. So everybody's reading was Pat, correct? Yay!
There's if you go to like Walmart, Fred Meyer's, whatever you have over there, you can find the dewormers for cats, and if you look on the back, it'll say fenbenzidol, even though it's a different name on the front. So that is workable too. Okay.
Oh, lava beads would be good too. Lava stone in her water, because the lava stone purifies the water. You can also put shungite. So lava stone soaks in all the impurities, and you don't want to wash any of the beads or stones that you have with soap. Never wash it with soap. You want to wash it, rinse it, soak it in apple cider vinegar or white vinegar.
Yeah, I think when I posted the first link and then I pressed the space bar, something happened with the link. So that's the right one. Because when I click it, there it is. It goes there.
So I have the lava stones, shungite stones. So the lava stones kind of like this. These are lava beads. and I wrap it with the copper. And I have a couple of these, a couple of the shungites, couple of the fossil river beads, and the petrified woods inside their waters, and it's keeping the waters pretty damn pure. It's like, you know, when animals drink, it gets all mucky when you don't have a filter, right? Or you have those running water things. You don't see it, but in just a bowl of water, well, we don't see it murky. We just don't. Because the lava beads, the shungite beads, all the beads are purifying the water, getting rid of all that gunk.
You know what? I've been really surprised. Okay, so Kidd made me these, and there you can see that there's quite a few in there. You see that? And you know when you drink from a bottle and the lid eventually starts smelling because you get your saliva on there? Well, I was surprised that I have been drinking from this for a couple months and no odor at all. It's just mind blown. Mind blown. I washed it anyways because just the other day. Just because.
Yep.
But didn't need to. There was no odor. So that's interesting. All right. We are going to go. We love you. We're going to leave you, though.
So just let me know if you guys want some of those. I'm selling them for $5 each. So for the lava beads, you get the 2.
Plus shipping.
Plus shipping.
Yeah.
So you get the 2 lava beads, and then I coil the
copper.
The copper. Sorry. For some reason. But I put a whole lot more copper than just this. So you get a lot of copper, but you also get the purification and all of that. And the little design, so you can just plop it in your water in your water bottle and just go somewhere.
And he made one for our dog, and our dog just absolutely loves it.
Right? It's on her.
Yeah. He took it off to redo it because she got it caught on something. And she was upset that he took it off. And she was pacing some more until he put it back on. And then she was like, oh, she likes her bling bling.
She loves her bling bling. Every time that we try to touch it, she's like, no.
We love you guys. We're so glad you joined us. And again, because of everything we've been through, the account kind of went dud.
Yeah, dud.
So let people know that we're back, and share that we are to rejoin the channel and come join us. And should you do a session with us, we are super excited and can't wait to have that session with each and every one of you who decides to do one with us. We love you. Good night.
Oh, and for $2 more, I can also add those.
For your keychain?
The keychains, if you guys want keychains. So, whatever you guys want. Just to let you know.
All right.
Love you guys.
Can you
do
the goodbye thing?
All right. Adios. Goodbye. We love you, and we will see you guys soon.
Mm-hmm. Love you.
Probably not going to want to hear this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Always go with the choice that scares you the most, because it's the choice that's going to help you grow.
Wow.
I can't do negative today. Positive vibes.
Hey, best friend. Wait. To the person seeing this, I know you're tired. I know you're fed up and so close to breaking. But remember, you have strength within you even when you feel weak. Keep fighting, best friend.